Hello everybody, happy Monday. I haven't vlogged the whole day because I have been on a work flow and I've been really using the time to be on a work flow. So yeah, I haven't really vlogged anything, but I thought that since I don't really have anything to vlog tonight, or like I didn't vlog anything today, I can now answer some of the questions that I've been getting. And I posted a Q&A like poll in my Instagram as well, and I got some good questions from there as well. So I'm gonna answer some of these questions. So the first, like I have them in my laptop here, so that's why I'm looking over there to get the questions. Someone asked me, I actually remember who it was. It was one of my friends who asked me, what's the advice you'd give yourself 5 years ago? And I was thinking about this question because I don't think it's an answer that I could like come up with the answer on spot. But if I could say one, like I have no regrets with anything that I have done or anything that I've put my energy into or my time into. Like everything that I did, I needed to do, and I don't regret anything that I've done. But if I could tell myself one thing 5 years ago, it would be to just listen to myself more, put that as a priority much more than listening to only what others tell me, because that's what I've been like trying to do now more for the past like 2 years, let's say. So yeah, I think to listen to my like inner voice and listen to myself much more than others. Then so many people asked me, when am I coming back to Estonia? I don't know for sure. At some point this year, definitely I'm coming back to Estonia, but I don't know for a fact when I am coming back. So I don't have like a date in mind. It's probably gonna be at one point in the spring, but it could be also in the beginning of the summer. So yeah, I don't have an answer for this, but I'm definitely coming back. So if you were one of those people that asked when I am coming back, you can watch my vlogs and find out. Then one question that I got that was also quite a common question was if I miss Estonia, and if I do, then what are the things that I miss about Estonia? I do miss Estonia, but I mostly miss the people that I have there, and I sometimes miss the easiness of life because it's what I know and it's what I'm used to. So there is a lot less like figuring out, let's say, to do. And obviously like my family and my friends, and like of course I miss all of this as well. I am also honestly very much enjoying being away right now. We are fortunate enough that like we live at a time where I can just call my parents, I can call my friends, I can call my grandparents, like I can get everyone on the phone, I can communicate with them. I know if there's something going on. So this makes it a lot easier enjoying being away, because it puts things into different perspective, and it really teaches you a lot as a person. Also, I know that when I'm like now being like traveling for the past like almost 3 years, it also makes it makes me miss Estonia, because when I'm there I get so used to it and it becomes almost like routine. So it's also good to be away from time to time because it makes you miss it, and it's always like great to go back. So yeah, now I'm starting to miss the food also a little bit, because when you live in Asia, like everything is very rice and noodles, and I am missing my potatoes and kohuke and stuff like this. But I mean, it's like fine. It's gonna be like it's okay. It's not like a terrible thing. And since I am coming back in like a few months, probably it's gonna be very fine. Like I'm not even worried about it. More, I'm trying to enjoy all of the time that we have here. What has been my favorite travel destination? This I didn't think about beforehand. My favorite travel destination? I always love to travel to Italy. I've been to many places in Italy and I love it. But I love it as a travel destination for like a week or two. But I don't think I could see myself living there, because it has all of the aspects of a great holiday. Actually, me and Arno's first holiday together was to Italy, so it also makes it like special regarding like all of this. But more for living, I mean, I haven't been in that many places, to be fair. Like, I've traveled a lot, but I haven't lived in a lot of countries. But if I compare, like, I have the best comparison to do with like Estonia, Mexico, and Thailand, then out of all these three places, I will leave Estonia out of it actually, because it's where I was born in, doesn't really count. But if I would compare Mexico to Thailand, I prefer Thailand more, because I feel like it's a bit more easier here. Things are much more chill, which is much more like my sort of thing. And Mexico is like very hectic. People are much more lively and not necessarily nice all the time. But here, people are so polite. They're so nice, they're so welcoming. I don't know, it was just like much easier to set our life up here than it was in Mexico. Maybe it was just that we were in a different point in our life and all of this thing. Also, I have like TV on the background, that's why the light is like changing on my face. So yeah, maybe we were in like different points in our life than we are now, so that's why it was also different. But I definitely really like it here for some part of the year, and I especially like Chiang Mai. I like where we are. I like the fact that it's more naturey, it's much more quiet, it's not a big city, it's not like a dream island destination, it's much more naturey, mountains, focus on your work type of vibe, which I really prefer. The community that we have created here, like all of the friends that we have here, this also makes it really nice. So yeah, I really like it. So I hope that answers this question. And someone also asked me if what countries would I still like to visit or like experience living in. I definitely at one point would like to live in the States. I don't know exactly where in the States, but I would like to experience it. I know that I would not like to live there long term. It's way too much for me, but I would still like to experience it. I think I would also like to live in France at some point for a little bit. Arno is from France, we have family there, and south of France is amazing. Like, it's so nice, it's so beautiful. So I think I would also like to experience that. At one point, I don't know how it's gonna look like and if I'm gonna be able to like pull it off, but I would really like to experience like a small island life, maybe in the Philippines or something, or somewhere in like Africa. Cause I don't know, it would be so fun to have like a little island where you live on. Regarding like travels, we still have like so many places that we would like to go to. We definitely want to experience Dubai soon, Japan, South Korea. I've never been to Bali yet, so Bali would also be amazing. I want to visit the Philippines, but I still have to convince Arno to come with me. I really want to go to New Zealand. It's been like one of my dreams for like ages. Taiwan. I've never set foot in the African continent, so also somewhere there. So yeah, there are like so many places that I would still like to go to. Everything at the right time. Like, cannot have everything at the same time, and I don't really want to move all the time right now. I love to have my travels from time to time, but I still like to have my like routines and more stuff like this. So I think that's all of the questions. My best friend wrote that I'm not gonna ask you what you missed the most because it's her, and of course I missed my best friend, so yeah, just putting that out there. I got a lot of questions for like, these are the ones that I chose, and I kind of like combined some questions into one because they were very similar. I also got a lot of questions about relationship, but I'm gonna keep that for another video because I want to answer them together with Arno, because a lot of them have to do, a lot of people like asked us about how it is if two people in a couple are from different countries and we speak English with each other, but it's not necessarily our mother tongue. So one thing I also wanted to mention is that we have a little update, and the update is that we are leaving Thailand. So we're leaving Thailand. We're leaving Thailand for two reasons. First is that Chiang Mai is an amazing place, except starting from like February up until May, because in Thailand and in all of the countries that are like around here, Myanmar, Laos, all of these places, during this time, so in February, starting from February, there is a big burning season, which means that a lot of places are burning their field, which means that the air quality in these places is very bad and it is really difficult to live here. It's not good for your health. So right now this burning has already like kind of started, hence why we knew from the start that around like February we would have to leave. At first our plan was to move to the islands in Thailand, to spend like a little time there, just like exploring and stuff. But now our visa is kind of running out as well, and we decided that we are not gonna stay in Thailand and we're moving to Vietnam. So we're going back to Da Nang. We visited it in December as a trial, as a test to see if we like it, how do we feel in Vietnam, etc. Now moving there for a few months. The place that we're gonna settle in is called Da Nang, so it's a beachfront town. It's gonna be really exciting. We are actually leaving already next week, so this is our last full week in Thailand. Our plan is to just take our setup that we have here and just move it to Da Nang. I'm also excited to have a little like beach life for a change. I mean, I love it here. I love the mountains. I mean, I'm much more of a mountain girl than I am a sea or a beach girl, but I'm excited to have like a little change. We have another travel coming up in a few months, but I'm gonna talk about it a bit later, so I'm gonna like tease you guys a little bit and not tell you. If you want to guess where we're going after Vietnam, like what is the place that we're traveling to, if you know, then please don't spoil it for everyone. But if you don't know, then take a guess and you can leave it in the comments. Look out for a little like moving vlog as we pack our life up. But yeah, did I have anything else that I wanted to say? I think that's it. I think that's all the update. I would also be interested to know if any people that watch my vlog, if you've ever been to Vietnam and what did you think of it. I think it's a very underrated travel destination. First of all, it's beautiful. The culture is amazing. The food is amazing. Like, it's incredible. And there's so much to see. Like, there's so much to see. There's so much to do. Yeah, I highly recommend also visiting Vietnam if you ever have a chance. Da Nang is like especially underrated, and like I didn't know anything about it as well. I only knew that Arno told me that there is this place in Vietnam that is like a beach town where we could potentially go to. After we visited it, we were like set. Like, yeah, this is where we're gonna be at one point. And now we're doing it. So yeah, but I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, anything to say, leave it in the comments below, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.